Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Joined by Chris, Real Ale 140, and we've got a bottle of Beer Valley's Black Flag Imperial Stout coming in at 11% ABV. There you go.
It's a big boy. In a bomber.
It looks like a Cornish beer with the skull and the
I think what you're doing there is associating Cornish people being pirates.
Yes.
Just to be politically correct.
I am, yes.
Not all Cornish people are pirates, and vice versa.
Right, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. We've got a plain black cap on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mysterious.
you see these kind of flags and stuff, don't you? From
Well, it's not dissimilar. Just to put one out here, and there's a beer from a Cornish brewery that we've got here. We might try and get one, sneak one of these on later maybe,
yeah,
or for another day. But that's a Cornish beer with a pirate on it. Not all Cornish people are pirates.
I'm sure this is just all
some of them are wreckers,
rumour.
and the other half are tin miners.
Yeah,
that's the key.
But look at that, Chris! Wow!
Oh wow!
Look at that, baby!
Crikey Moses!
I whacked a load in your glass there. Okay.
As it were.
That has got, well, a fantastic, nice creamy.
Nice. So this is a 750ml bottle.
Yep.
So looking good. Couple of fingers head.
Yeah, 2 fingers ahead. I like when you rock the beer back and forth. The carbonation chases the head of the glass, and that means it's got a really good mouthfeel to the beer.
And it's kind of mocha coloured. That head. It's it's looking really tasty.
Yeah, jet black, no light coming in there whatsoever. Let's get our noses in.
Chin chin.
Oh yeah.
Quite hoppy. I mean, you expect that. What the
Yeah.
those crazy colonials and their hop styles and everything.
Yeah. And Chris was mentioning earlier, we just did an IPA before we recorded this one. We're in the crossover from winter to spring, and this is still acceptable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's, if you went outside, it's sunny outside. With this in a t-shirt, you'd be fine.
You still want kind of the warmth.
Yeah, you want that warmth. It's still a bit cold, so you're talking. Yeah, we're still just hanging on to stout
darker
territory.
styles of beer. Yeah.
But it smells lovely and fruity.
And the hops make that transition between spring and summer, I think, or the winter and spring even.
Yeah. Nicely roasted. Loads of chocolates, coffee, caramels, but I reckon the proof will be in the tasting.
Look at burnt toffee I'm getting, right?
Yeah.
It's nice, really good. Let's go nose, face it.
Before I do, just quickly, I'd like to thank beersofeurope.co.uk. They're Europe's largest online beer store. They've got beers from America, Germany, France,
So not just Europe.
Belgium, all over the place. Yeah, not just Europe. You can get beers from all over the shop. So
beersofeurope.co.uk.
yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
Check them out. But let's dive in.
Oh, really great milk chocolate.
Yeah.
That's it's like galaxy.
Yeah.
Slap round your mouth.
And hoppy as well. It's
Oh, yeah,
really
yeah.
bitter.
Right.
Right on the end, isn't it? That bitterness.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
But Chris mentioned the chocolate. That indeed is the malt up front, and then you've got the hops on the back end, which means it's a balanced beer. I always, with Chris, I'll have to stand in front, but I always stick my arms out and say it's kind of like balanced aeroplane of one wing being hops and one wing being malts, and it's kind of sailing through.
Yeah.
The smoke.
It's okay for them to be like this, or like that even, but but actually this is one of those ones that sits nicely in, like that flight from Malaysia that flew for 7 hours without anybody knowing about it.
Exactly, where's that gone?
A little bit of controversy.
Who knows?
Yeah, it wasn't us.
It was you. No, but this beer, the next thing I wanted to mention about after another taste would be the just that 11% ABV. Where is that?
It's hiding. That's what it's doing. This is hidden behind a lovely milk chocolate curtain. I think that's an appropriate phrase to use on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to broach the milk chocolate curtain too much.
Absolutely no.
Not unless you've got a special permission.
Or the chocolate star, as they say.
Yeah. Yes.
But Mocha. I had a big mocha taste in that malt.
Yeah, it's that lovely blend of coffee and chocolate, and I lent on the ignition thing on the cooker, which was making that clicking noise. But yeah,
it was your filling.
Yeah. That lovely chocolate coffee kind of. You can kind of. You're into your high-end cocos and for chocolates with this. This is a good beer. Pardon me.
Nice. Look at that as you wash that beer around. You can see it's screaming quality at you. It's got a lovely mouthfeel. It's that beer kind of wrapping around your palate and wrapping around.
Yeah. And it's not so fizzy that it demands that you get it down that quick. It's actually one that you can swill around nice and slow. Really, really obtain that full-on. I'm hitting every single taste receptor in my mouth. I'm bloody enjoying it.
Yeah. It's cracking. And it's quite. Anymore, I reckon if they put another handful of hops into this, I think you'd be looking to call it an Imperial Black IPA.
Well,
it's almost that, isn't it?
11%. It's not. I don't know how much more Imperial it could be. It's
saying that the hops in this beer is quite hoppy. If you think about the Buxton beer we did, that Imperial Black IPA.
Yeah,
Black, the Imperial. I think it was called Imperial Black.
Yeah,
maybe. Long time ago, but going back to that was an emphasis on being a black IPA, and of course when you read a label on a beer and then you go into the review, you immediately think, right, okay, this is classified as Imperial Stout, this is what it is. But for me personally, I think this is bordering Imperial Black IPA. It's so hoppy.
I tell you what this makes me think of. It puts me in mind of the Bristol Beer Factory's Milk Stout, which just won a big SIBO award, so well done for that. But it reminds me of an Imperial Milk Stout.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where I would go with this.
Okay, so rating Chris on the Black Flag by Beer Valley Brewing Company in America.
Yeah, brilliant. This has come 3,000 miles to land in Simon's kitchen. I think such a lovely balance. This is a beer that nicely crosses that kind of Atlantic barrier, because sometimes we just hit a whole wall of hops and it's too much. Sometimes you just with British beers you a whole wall of malt and that's too much. This is just like saying this is huge, but actually it's all okay. It's like a big rainbow crossing the two continents between Europe and America.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like then Stevie Wonder.
And the tectonic plates.
Yeah.
The kind of.
It's doing that.
Yeah.
I was sitting on like a dance floor on YouTube without anyone taking offence. But anyway, no, I think it's a very good beer, a very good example of the style. I would go with that Imperial Milk Stout label for me. I think 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
It's a good beer.
Fair result. I'm going to join Chris. It's very rare that there are occasions where we go with different ratings, but 9 times out of 10 we kind of it's a rating which is very fair what Chris is saying, so I'm going to go with 9 out of 10 as well, and I'm going to go exactly what Chris was saying. It's a great Imperial IPA. It could very well be, in my mind, a great Imperial Black IPA. It's nice and hoppy. The beer's kept its head very well. It looks great in the glass. You would not be disappointed with this if somebody...
Seriously wouldn't.
If you went to a bar in America and, of course they serve this stuff on keg or cask, you'd probably be asking to pay $3-4 for this for maybe a half. And it's a lot of money in this day and age. And I think you wouldn't be disappointed with paying that money for it.
I think what this would do is make me think, I think I trust that brewery. I've heard them. I'm going to give them a whirl. And I know there's also vagaries around what you can get in States and stuff like that, but if I see this badge somewhere, I'm going for it.
Thanks Chris for joining me. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.